Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oops, I just washed my face. I forgot my ring. Welcome back to my room. Let me shut the door. Boom, 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 boom. Make the door shut. I just got home. I just got home from dinner. It was lovely. Had a lovely time. I'm sitting in my room. I'm sitting at my vanity. This is my powder fragrance vanity. And I wanted to make a video. Honestly, I didn't want to make a video, but I have some things on my mind that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I hope everybody's doing well. I want to address a few things before I go into the basis of the video. First, I haven't been active on Facebook still. I don't know what's wrong with me. I haven't been active on my forums. I haven't been active on my Facebook. And I haven't been watching YouTube, like unboxing videos and luxury videos. I don't know what's wrong with me. Help me. I don't know why. Like, I am watching documentaries. I'm very social. I'm going out all the time. I'm spending a lot of time with my real life. My virtual life is like non-existent, and I like my virtual life. I don't know. I can't sit through a luxury video. And the reason why I make videos is I want to show you guys what I have purchased. I've purchased so much stuff, but I haven't even come on here because I'm like, ugh, it's so boring talking about that. So I want to, bring you something different. And if you do get the information and you learn something, I love that. I want to share that. I always say I want to make videos that I would like to see. So maybe I'm just not into the unboxings lately. I don't know. Help me, please. I can't do the freaking Instagram either. I'm just like, I feel like it's so much work. So today's video is, well, get comfortable. As soon as I came home, pajamas were on, makeup's off, took most of my jewelry off except this. And I'm sitting down talking to you guys. All right, so what I wanted to do today is Operation Get Your Dream Purchase. Meaning, I want to talk about finances. And I'm not going to talk about like insurance and so I'm not going to go so much into finances. I'm going to talk about which I do, which I'm doing right now. I helped my friend with this week. It's in my brain. I want to talk about it. So this is all about, we're going to get you guys the bag or the jewelry purchase or the new cookware, whatever you want. We're going to get it for you. We're going to make it happen. So I'm going to talk about 3 things. So my girlfriend, oh, and then before I start on this, let me know. I've been working and dealing with some things in my real life. A couple points I want to make. Let me know if you want videos on them. I want to make one video because I'm in a book. There's a book about a famous place that I lived in, Manhattan, and there's many books, many documentaries, many stories about this place, but I'm featured in this book, and I want to tell my side of the story because the Hollywood producer is being a dick. He's making a show about the book, and some of my friends that lived in that time are going for it, and some are saying no, and they're trying to coerce me to say yes. But it's like a whole thing. Anyway, I want to do a video, my side. So let me know if you want to see non-luxury videos talking about social issues, Manhattan, where I grew up, my life, my craziness, my vida loca. Let me know if you're interested in them. These are true stories. Got the receipts. All right. Anyway, and another thing is why I'm not showing my face. I just found out another Instagrammer has been robbed, and at this point it's not because I don't want to hear like you're ugly, you're fat, you're gross. I don't care what people think about me in that regard. I'm not going to be attracted to everybody. I am okay with, like you have a fat hand. These things make me laugh, guys. So at this point, I want to keep myself private because I'm scared. I'm really scared of putting myself out there. No, I don't have a criminal background, but I don't want to get robbed. I don't, it's a lot of stuff is going on. So if you do make videos and you do post on Instagram, we need to talk about internet safety. It's really bad. People are targeting social media accounts to rob people. So please be careful. All right, so let's talk about getting your thing. So a lot of people have asked me in real life and in messages, how can you afford like your Cartier? How can you afford your bag? I had a friend tonight. She's like, I want to buy your bag. And okay, back to my other friend who called me. So my friend has the most beautiful Instagram. She doesn't show her face and she's really private as well, but she has everything. I mean, she has my table squeaky. Hear it? Okay. She has the most beautiful Instagram. She has the most beautiful things. She's like so feminine. She's so girly. She has Hermes Birkins and Kelly's and Chanel and Cartier and Van Cleef and diamonds, and she has everything. So she's like, I have Cartier on my brain. Can we talk? And I'm like, girl, I'm like, yes, call me. So she calls me and she sends me a picture of a Ballon Bleu Cartier watch with diamonds that she wants, a diamond Juste un Clou, and a rainbow love, which is a pink gold love with different color sapphires. It's gorgeous. And she also wants a limited edition Birkin that's coming out, which she has a really good chance of getting it. It's very, very limited, but she has, some good connections. She buys a lot of crap. And I say crap because it retains and relates to this video. Okay, so she's like, I'll probably get my husband to buy me the watch, but I want the Jus and Clos. So I'm like, so what have you purchased recently? So I went on her Instagram. She's the only person I've looked at on Instagram, and I'm like, what the hell? You just bought these brooches? Like, didn't you just buy brooches like a month ago? So she confessed to me that she had 28 brooches, whatever you want to say them. I say brooch, whatever, Chanel pins. She had 28 of them. And if you know, these pieces run from $500 to $1,000. So I'm like, girl, you have a diamond Juste un Clou in your brooch collection. That's crazy to me. I asked her, I said, what means more to you? That brooch collection or getting the diamond Jus un Clou? You've been talking about the diamond Jus un Clou. You have tons of love bracelets. You've got tons of special made Van Cleef bracelets. You have everything, but you want that one, simple Jus un Clou. You want it, or Juste un Clou. You want that Juste un Clou diamond. Why are you not getting it? Why are you buying brooches? So what we're going to talk about is how to get your piece. And I broke it down into 3 ways. The first is the big P. Now, the big P is going to get you the money. The other 2 are lifestyle things. So the big P, it doesn't stand for the big penis. So, take your mind away from there, okay? The big P is the big purge. Now, if you do not have anything to sell and you're like a college student or you're struggling and you don't have anything to sell, then I'm sorry, you might not be able to relate to this, but maybe you have some things to sell. So the big purge is something that I've been doing for a long time. Right after I made the video, and I will link it, of luxury purchases I do not use, I immediately was contacted, and I didn't even sell them through YouTube. I sold them for my friends who saw the videos, and I sold the Chanel earrings, those dangling CCs, and I sold the multicolor pochette. Multicolor cosmetic bags. So that was already like almost $1,000 right there that I made. Okay. So the big purge is going into your space where you keep things. It's evaluating what brings you joy, like what gets you off, like what turns you on about your stuff. Like, getting sexual here. All right. What do you love? Like, go into your area. It could be the smallest little drawer that you have, or it can be a whole room, and touch everything. And that Japanese art of tidying up and Maria Kondo method. Like, she believes in if you touch an item, feel it if it brings you joy. It sounds corny, but it is true. Like, we are mass consumerism. We are mass consumerism. No, we are consumerists. We buy so much stuff. So the first step into getting your thing is you got to decide, do I want a whole bunch of crap, or do I want the one thing that I want? It could be your first Chanel bag. It could be your 10th Chanel bag. It could be the Cartier Love. A lot of times when I get asked these questions, it's not even about bags. It's from people who buy bags, but they want to start buying jewelry. So the first thing is the big P. You got to start purging. Go and I don't care what it is. So for me, what I do, my tips, these are my tips on how to purge. And this is part one. Part one is how to purge, what to purge, blah, blah, blah. So what I do is I start taking things out that I know that it might be in my mind that I don't want. So I'm going to use some examples for you. So, like I said, after that video, I knew that I did not want those two pieces. So what I did is I make a special area. I'm going to use this table as an example. I make a special area in my room, and I take the piece out and I hold it and I touch it and I'm like, do you want this? I'm like, do you really want this? Does this mean something to you? And if the answer is no, and I'm like, you know what? I have a few pochettes. I'm kind of getting away from canvas. I'm over it. I'm done with it. Then you take it out of your collection. You don't say, all right, I'm going to sell it and put it back into your, wherever you keep your purchases. Like I keep everything in a big, double-doored closet. I know some people keep them in drawers, whatever. You take it immediately out of your collection and you put it in your purge pile. You start your purge pile. Now with my friend with her brooches, I was relentless. I was a bitch. I was like, that's fucking ugly. Like she had a brooch. She had some real cute ones, but she had one that looked like a barrette that belonged in like just a knockoff. It was bad. And I was like, girl, get rid of that. It's ugly. She had some really bad ones. So I said, go and you have ones. I'm like, look at that. I'm like, okay, third row. That's redundant. So she's like, okay, good. So now I need to follow up with her to make sure she did it because she was going to purge. We started out of her 28. She was going to purge 5, at least 5, goal 10. She'll still have 18 fucking brooches. That's enough. So back to the purge. So I start my purge pile. I'm like, I got one item. The next thing I'll be like, all right. And these are examples. They're not necessary. I'm like, I have these bracelets. I have these Hermes bracelets here. And these could be cosmetic items. These could be your old fragrances. These could be books that you don't use anymore. I know people are sitting on a lot of money in old textbooks that they don't need for school. Sell them, purge them, get the money. And then we're going to talk about sunk cost fallacy. So I'm like, all right, well, I have these bangles. I love this one. I wear this a lot. This goes with everything. It's classic. It's elegant. I can wear this. I could stack this. But this color, it's limited. It's very summer to me. I'm not enjoying it like I did. It's going in the purge pile. Okay. Another thing, another example, and this is where people fuck up. This is where we all fuck up. All right, this bracelet here is a Roberto coin bracelet. This bracelet was about $2,000. Now, Roberto coin is not a real luxury jewelry house. I'm never going to get close to the money that I spent for this. I am going to get, with Louis Vuitton, with Hermes, even with Hermes and some, you're not going to get your money back. You've got to get over the sunk cost fallacy. If you were thinking, well, I paid a certain amount for this, I don't want to sell it because I'll never get the money back. You know what's going to happen? That piece is going to sit in your collection. You're going to have it 5 years from now, and you may have worn it once and you don't even like it. So say somebody was like, okay, you paid $2,000 for it, but I'm giving you $4. That's it. That's $4. That $400 to me is $400 that I am going to do whatever the hell I want. I'm closer to my dream purchase. I have money now. I don't believe in taking from savings. I'm trying to actively save for my life. That's a whole other video. And I don't want to take my luxury purchases out of savings. Maybe a tiny bit, but not a lot. So I'm not even going to talk about, I wanted to discuss how to live a luxury lifestyle. And I might do that still. All right. So P, purge. So get over the fact that these things, you've already spent the money. It's gone. That money's gone from your life. So now this is newfound money. That money is gone. Forget the original price that you paid. It is gone. I have Hermes scarves, and this is actually a real life purchase. A real life purge. So I have these Hermes little Pouches. They're really cute. They're little pocket squares. I don't wear them anymore. They're really cute. I just don't wear them anymore. So these were like, what, a couple $100 each? I'm not going to get that. I'll probably get like maybe 75 each. That's $150. That's towards my money. So I immediately take it out and I put it in the corner. So right now I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 items. And I keep going. Once you start selling stuff, it is as addictive as buying. It really is. So the first is purge. So you're going to go into your area. I don't care. Remember, one person's trash is another person's treasure. Take your fragrances. Do you have like $300-$400 fragrances that you don't like anymore? Why are you not selling them? Like, you still have value. You're not going to get $300-$400. You'll get some money. So start purging. Get those books out. Get old knickknacks. Go through a lot of people are holding on to a lot, and I don't understand why people are like, I'm over Louis Vuitton canvas, but they're not selling them. That's a lot of money that you can get. My friend has 4 Speedies, and she's like, well, I paid, like $1,100 for these Speedies. I'm like, honey, I'm going to be honest with you. They're pretty beaten up. You're only going to get about $500 each from those Speedies, but that's $2,000, and you really want a love bracelet, and you're like 1/3 there. Come on. Like, you don't wear them. Like, get over it. Get over the money you spent. Okay. So start your purge pile. I challenge you to go into your area, find something that you want to sell, start selling it. Facebook groups, fashion file, the real, whatever. Old shoes that aren't your style, go get rid of those shoes. Why are you holding on to this stuff? If it's for the fact that you are never going to get the money back that you spent, you're not. I'm sorry, you will not get your money back. Get over it. Okay, the second thing is something I like to call the fix. What do we do when we are saving up for a purchase? We sidetrack ourselves. We go to the mall, we go to a shopping area, and we go into these luxury boutiques, and they're so shiny and they're so beautiful, and we're like, I want the feeling of luxury to hit my life. So what do? We come out with a perfume. We come out with a shawl. We come out with a bracelet because we want to get our luxury fix. As in case of my friend, she comes out with a brooch, and that's why she has 28 of them. These companies want us to buy the big purchases, but they love when we buy the small purchases because they get repeat clients that way. So my advice is stop buying the small purchases. Like, don't go into the store, and I am guilty of it. I just did. Look what I did. Now, you remember that video where I was like, luxury things I don't want to buy? Look what I did. I went, and my sales associate, who loves me, he found this for me, and I just had a Azure bag that I never used, and I bought this, and this was like, with tax, it was $400, and I'm like, why did I do this? Like, I wanted the luxury fix. It was cute. It was limited edition. It was pink, and now I'm thinking, that's right, I'm purging it. I am. I don't need 2 of them. They're redundant for me, and I made a mistake. So I am going to sell it. I'm going to sell one of them. I don't know. Let me know which one you think I should keep. So I'll just do a little poll here. Should I keep the Mila Pochette, which is discontinued? It's really got that beautiful lobster claw, and it's got a beautiful lining, and it's really pretty. It has the inventor plaque. Or should I keep the mini Pochette and the Damier, the Tahitian collection? I'm mad at myself for buying this. So learn from my mistakes. I have another mini Pochette. Where is it? I have another mini Pochette, so that's why I was gonna, whatever. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so first you're gonna purge. Second, you're going to stop going in the boutiques and buying something. If you wanna buy your skincare and your makeup and you need it, I'm like the worst person with skincare and makeup because I will buy tons of that stuff, and I'm trying to slow down. Like, stop going in the boutiques and getting yourself a click-clack. If you really want a love bracelet, don't buy the costume stuff. I'm sorry, if you want quality over quantity, you have to stop buying the small pieces. $500 here, $200 here. In a couple months, there's your bag. There's your whole, or your bracelet. People are telling me, I want a love bracelet, but I'll never be able to afford it. It's $6,300 plus tax. but you're buying a click clack, you're buying two click clacks, and that's like $1,300. So for me, I'd rather take that $1,300 and put it towards the love bracelet. Real gold, fine jewelry outweighs any costume jewelry. Don't buy like this cheap stuff. This cheap stuff is adding up. Like I know somebody, and she spends so much money on Louis Vuitton canvas, and she does buy some Chanel stuff, and she's like, I think buying all this stuff is so expensive, I'll never be able to afford it. But meanwhile, she's got maybe $50,000 of canvas in her collection. So think about what you really want. If you do want that Cartier bracelet or that Van Cleef and you want something special, purge. Stop getting the small fixes. The small fixes, if you want a small fix and you want to live a luxury lifestyle, take that small fix money, spend a little bit of it, and live a luxury lifestyle. A luxury lifestyle is not just Cartier, Van Cleef, Hermes, Chanel. It is going out to dinner. It is going and having experiences. Go to the most beautiful restaurant, order a fabulous glass of champagne, a good wine, have an appetizer. That's a way to live a luxury lifestyle and to enjoy it. Don't just shop and buy stuff just to go and get your fix and your shopping bag fixed, because that adds up. It takes away from the big picture. If you can do it all, more power to you. If you can go out to eat, I go out to eat all the time. I need to make a budgeting video because I'm spending so much money going out to eat. I go to really nice restaurants and I like to drink really nice wine, and that's important to me. But I also want to buy my nice things. So that's another video. Okay, so purge your stuff, purge your shit, because these are nice things, but purge your stuff. Stop going to get the small treats. I mean, God, even a Starbucks coffee is going to add up if you get your damn latte every day. But, if that makes you happy, do it. But it's the more about the getting the small stuff. For me, it's like, why did I get this? I got it because my sales associate's like, there's no one left in the company. Yeah, right. I got it. Stop buying the small stuff unless you need to decide. Do you like that quality? Do you like that quantity? Do you want to have a ton of stuff? And you're like, I can't buy the Chanel Jumbo, or I can't get, the bracelets because I can't, together. That's what, $13,000? If you want to get $13,000 of small leather goods, then go for it. I'm not judging you, but if you really want to have the quality over the quantity, then you got to change some things. So stop doing the small little hits. And the next thing is keep your eye on the prize. Like for me, I am personally, right now, I'm saving up for a shopping spree. And during the shopping spree, I'm getting myself a pair of Roger Vivier shoes because I love them. I am going to either get another Chanel bag or I'm going to get a piece of jewelry that I have my eye on. And this piece of jewelry is beautiful. I'm not telling what it is until I try it on again. I'm going to go Tuesday and I'm going to try it on again. But I'm not going to take that money out in savings, and I'm definitely not going into debt for a luxury purchase. Never, ever, unless that bill can be paid off that month, I am not going into debt. That's ridiculous. And I don't want to get all preachy, but please, guys, I've seen it happen. Don't go into debt for freaking bags and this kind of stuff. Go into debt to save your animal, to save your family, to pay rent. Don't go into debt for luxury purchases. It's not worth it. So purge. Stop trying to get your quick fix. I love my quick fix. I got to get over it. I got to stop it. I have stopped it a lot, and keep my eye on the prize. So right now it's August, and I will be working in Manhattan all week, and I'm going to try stuff on. But September, my friend that I had talked about, she's coming to, she lives across the country. She's coming. We're going to meet up in Manhattan, and we are going to go shopping, and I want to buy myself something really, really nice, and I have my eye on the prize. So when I have my eye on the prize, it makes me not want to go into the store. It makes me really conscious of the money that I have. Another little tip I have is if you're going to send your items to Fashion File or sell to your friends or sell to have a little separate account, or I keep everything in my PayPal account. So if I send things to Fashion File, say I send them this things and they're going to send me like $500, I'll keep that $500 in my PayPal account until I get to a certain amount. I'm like, I want at least $2,000, and I'll keep selling everything until I get to $2,000. I'll make that my goal. So I know, I have things to sell. So go and find something to sell. Like, do you have like the textbooks? Find something. Do you have cosmetics? Come on, us women, and even men, we have so much makeup. And, I'm not saying like, get a smushed up lipstick and think you're going to get a whole bunch of money, but just find anything. My cousin, Stevie, is such a hustler. He goes to auctions and to estate sales, and then he turns around and he sells all these things as antiques. Like, they are antiques, but he buys them so cheap and then he sells them for more. Sadly, I buy high and sell for less, so he's smarter. So get a little side hustle. My side hustle is selling stuff, selling my own stuff. I know I'm losing money, but I'm not really losing money. I'm gaining better things. And stop going into the store. If you go by Louis Vuitton, if you go by Chanel and you walk in there all the time to see what's new, stay away from it. Just keep your eye on the prize. If you really want that Cartier love, or you want that first jumbo, or whatever you want that car, you want a new car, you gotta, unless we're all balling, which I'm not balling, I'm a girl who has nice things, but I have my play money, and my money that I have, my savings, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that because anything can happen. I have a certain amount that I allocate for luxury goods, and if I want something, then something else has to go. One point I want to make, I am not somebody that buys and sells a lot of stuff. If I sell something, it's because I'm no longer attached to it. I am emotionally, I made a mistake, but I'm not a flipper. Like, I'm not somebody who's going to just like come on and unbox this. Like, I didn't even show this. I think I might have showed it on Instagram. I don't even remember, because I don't want to just give out the perception that I have a lot of stuff and then turn around and sell it. So maybe I also don't like that in the whole YouTube community. I feel like there's so much competition of who bought what. We got to top each other, and I have that stress in my real life with work issues. I don't want to have it in social media. So I don't know. I just feel like that runs a little rampant. Like, we want to buy. We want to accumulate. And why? I made a mistake with this. I bought this because I thought I was lured in by the limited edition. And I was like, I love this print. And why did I get this? I already have another Azure mini piece, and I'm not, if you remember that video, I'm trying not to be a collector. I will always still collect my Chanel small leather goods because I like them, but they will hopefully be used. All right, guys, I can ramble on for another 24 hours. I'm starting my purge pile. So my new purge pile is starting right now. I am purging these beautiful Hermes. I mean, look at this. This is like a balduc, which means ribbon in French. It's like a classic Hermes. I'm purging that. There's another Hermes, not shawl. There's another Hermes scarf that I bought, and it just doesn't look good with my coloring. And it's beautiful. It's like never been worn. And I'm going to purge that. Look how beautiful that is. So I've started my purge pile, and you know what? I bought this scarf, what was like $400. Unless it's something that's really rare, I'm not going to get the money back, but it's better than the money sitting in my closet. What is the money doing good sitting in my closet? Get over it. All right, challenging you guys. I want you to hear two things. Which pochette should I keep? I want to hear your opinion. Should I keep this little mini pochette, or should I keep the Mila? Or I know you Louis Vuitton lovers are going to be like, you need to keep both. And then I want to challenge you. Please write to me. I'm sorry I haven't been good in responding to comments. I've been like watching documentaries, and what the hell have I been watching? Oh, Orphan Black, love it. I've been watching documentaries on mental health, social issues, space, just everything. I haven't. And then also, is anybody else like getting sick of the luxury community is like, I mean, that sounds like so stupid because I love it, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I don't want to go on Instagram and see people's stuff. Like, I don't know. I guess this stuff doesn't hold as much value to me than it has in the past, and I'm going through like a slump right now. My value, like, I'm really trying to work on my skincare, and I'm trying to do like healthy eating, and I'm planning a trip, and I'm really into like experiences rather than just accumulating stuff. So maybe it's not that I want to be triggered to buy. It's just that it's not like so interesting to me. I love watching people's skincare videos, though. I've been into skincare videos. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I want to go back and I want to find that passion to watch all the luxury, like you guys who probably stopped watching me because I don't watch you anymore. And I'm sorry, like Andre and who else do I love? I love all you guys out there, and I feel like I need to watch your videos, but I'm sorry, I don't feel like watching anything to do with bags. I know that sounds horrible. I'm not into it. All right, let's see what else is new. All right, so let me know. Do you want to hear some stories about my life? Um, well, I have been having a lot of anxiety too, so I'm kind of de-stressing and watching things that are just more intellectually stimulating rather than the bag stuff. All right, my flash completely turned off. That's like a sign. It's like, girl, you are you're dimming. You're dimming. You're slowly dimming. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. If the tips weren't helpful, you can be kind and say it in a nice way. But I'm going to do the whole YouTuber thing. Can you give me a thumbs up and can you subscribe? Oh, that makes me laugh. Anyway, if you did like this, let me know what other kind of videos. I want to do a how to live a luxury lifestyle because I think that I live a nice luxury lifestyle. I don't live one like I'm not like jetting off to like Paris, but in my daily life I try to get the best. What the hell? My friends are calling me bougie. Like, I don't know. They joke around with me. We're like the bougie bunch. But yeah, I love going out and I love having really good wine. Like, to me, that's living a luxury lifestyle, you know? So do you want to see a luxury on a budget lifestyle? Because I can luxury it up on a budget. And it's not like, meaning like if you travel, you have to stay at like, Motel 8. Like, this is like really a nice way to have a beautiful balance and enjoy yourself. So thank you again for watching. I'll try to answer as many comments as I can. As always, if you have a message or you need some information, please message me. I'd rather you message me on YouTube because Instagram has been really acting up. I went to answer somebody's question on Instagram and I don't know. I'm probably just like the old lady that can't do shit. That's it. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your summer. It's hot as balls and I am just like over it. I want spring. I want fall to hit. I want to get my basic bitch lifestyle with my pumpkin spice latte, sugar-free, my boots and my shawls, and I want some fall weather. I'm sick of the summer. Love you guys. Bye.